But everything aside, we are ready to rock and roll back into Dragonshire, everyone. And we're going to be seeing the two different, one new team. We did see them earlier today with Team Sven on the left side. Team Dynouh just went down to Team Disciple. And we'll see if Team Sven can continue the motif or if Team Dynouh can find their first victory in the round-robin phase. Alterac Pass was banned away by Team Sven. Battlefield of Eternity was banned away by Team Dynouh. And Dragonshire will be the map pick for Team Dynouh, which means first pick obviously won by Team Sven during the coin flip. We have a Twitch prediction going right now. And let's see what we have unfold for our first map in the final best of 3 of the day. Thanks for joining me as well, everyone. Hopefully you're excited for these games. We do see the Lunara and Chromie being banned away, so a target ban from Team Sven as they were probably watching the last game like, yeah, Kira had a pretty good Lunara, so let's get rid of that. I don't want to deal with the vision. Bad Benny's Johanna was strong as well. Wherever Stark may be, he is probably happy to hear that the Laws of Hope did not win. Or maybe that's just expected at this point. Give me 1 second here really quick, chat. I am going to be a generous streamer, and I will give you back your channel points, and then you can use them for this gamble here, okay? Reject all. There you go. Enjoy your channel points back and use them for this gamble. For example, if you used Bandit Redemptions, why not just do 10k on a team? It's not like you would have had it anyways. Sylvanas will be the first pick on the left side. We do have the Maiev ban as well coming out from Team Dynouh. Dragonshire, as I mentioned earlier, a really good map for Zagara. A very hot priority for her. So we'll see if that will be the case as we do get the 1-2 pickup from Team Dynouh. And we already have a 3,000 bet for Team Dynouh. So just belief in the team here, belief in the roster, or maybe belief in Cure. Lays with a Rhaegar, so that doesn't really show anything of the draft. Just is like, all right, cool. We got a Blaze, and we got a big burst heal Rhaegar with some sustained fighting. I doubt we're gonna see any sort of like Stormcaller build. That's usually like an ARAM thing, but once in a blue moon, maybe in like double healer comps, we'll see Stormcaller. But I don't think that'll be the case here. Sylvanas was the first pick on the left side. Does have some good dive ability. Maybe we consider a Diablo early on. No, they're just going to go Sylvanas, Dahaka, Lucio. And you know what I'm going to be saying here, chat. I have to bring it up. By the rules that are established in Heroes of the Storm, I have to mention Cho'Gall for Team Sven. As we get into a mid-ban phase here for the latter half of the draft, it could just be a tank ban. I doubt they're going to ban Cho'Gall. But it could be like a Diablo ban, possibly a Garrosh ban, if the members of Team Dynouh are looking for a dive draft of their own. The one thing I want to point out, though, is we do have Tracer available for the side of Team Dynouh. I'm not sure if they want to lean into that just to get an early map 1 victory. Not that it's a guarantee, but it is a very, very strong. It is a very strong pickup for Team Dynouh, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a conversation right now from Team Sven about that. Ooh, I can feel my voice going today. That's weird. Oh, gonna get rid of Sergeant Hammer. Okay. Maybe without the Malfurion, they don't think it'll be Tracer, but like you don't need Malfurion for Tracer. It's just really good together. Still need a main tank, still need sustained damage, still need potential burst damage, as we do have that Sylvanas, Dahaka, Lucy on the left side. I really do like the idea of Team Sven picking up a Diablo and then maybe like a Greymane or a Li Ming potentially. That does feel like a lot of spell power on the left side. It just feels like they could really like pop off with like a heavy dive composition. Bad Benny picking up the Varian, so they've got a taunt to lock down 1 target. Possible shattering throw. I still think Diablo works really well here as a hard initiation. A Nubrak's not a bad consideration. What? Main tank Zool? Bro, where is Stark? Where's Stark for this one? Main tank Zool with a Medivh. Huh. Alright, last pick on the right side. They could honestly go Zagara here and it would slot into this draft really well. Actually, I would love for them to take Cigar. It's going to be the Tracer instead, which makes sense. But we'll see what happens. This is going to be interesting. Get your gambles in. What the fuck is Sven draft? It's main tank Zool. It's honestly, it's not, this is not actually that crazy. This is not that crazy. You're going to see how it works in just a second here. I gotta trim my beard, dude. It's getting all unruly. Chat, I'm out of tea and I refuse to go buy food today, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. If Ninja's in chat, cheers, bud. Anyone in chat, cheers. Sorry, I was finishing the tea there. On the right side, in our fourth best of 3 of the day, the final best of 3 in day 1 of the round robin for the Heroes Captains Clash EU, we have got Team Dynouh, Copen on the Blaze, Bad Benny on the Varian, Dynouh on the Tracer, Cure on the Hanzo, and Captain Rex will be your Rhaegar. Yo, Bag, what's up, bud? Happy Saturday, my friend. Good to see you. Hopefully life's been treating you well. Left side of the map, we've seen them earlier. Well, we've seen all these teams earlier as well. We have Team Sven, Setsbros on your Medivh, Azerite on the Sylvanas. We got a Banana, Lucio, Sven, Dahaka, and the main tank, Zool, played by Aki. Drag from Dahaka, looking for an angle onto Blaze, but doesn't find it. We have Might of the Banshee Queen for the Sylvanas. You've got your Celerando Lucio. Shade for the Zool, which avoids auto attacks for the duration, but also increases the cooldown of Bone Armor by 10 seconds. We have Tissue Regeneration for the Dahaka. Portal Mastery for Medivh, as he's already on 6 stacks of that baseline quest. Slowed in the rotation from Blaze and Friends, but a portal allows them to jump into the fort front gate. Hanzo, Simple Geometry, level 1 for him. You do have your Adrenaline Stint Back, Blaze, Feral Heart, Rhaegar, as well as the Lion's Maw Varian, and Parting Gift for Tracer.
You think yourself
oh, forget what? I forgot to take a photo for you. Big, you know, what's new, me forgetting something for you. But I did go to the brewery, and I did try their new Pilsner. It's really good. It's really, really good. It doesn't taste like a brewery Pilsner either. It has that, like, bitter crispness that I love. So, hopefully they still have it when my parents are in town, and maybe I can take my dad there, because he loves a good Pilsner, too. Alright, Rhaegar and friends will grab the bottom right camp. We do have Azerite and Sven working on the top lane camp that's going to be encroaching onto the fort front gate. Lion's Fang from Varian, getting a stack on that Lion's Maw level 1. Taunt Varian is going to be your level 4 pickup, which is assumed. Zool's going to go into Jailers. You have the Hero Stalker for Dahaka, which synergizes with his level 1. Dahaka brush stalking, looking for Cure, lands the drag immediately, cleansed by the Rhaegar Purge. I'd like to see Rhaegar go into Purification later on. I don't know if he will, but Purification level 7 for Rhaegar will be nice here. 45-second cooldown's the big part. Portal set up by Medivh. Rhaegar gets hit with a Bone Prison. Hanzo natural agility over the wall, and they can't step up into the tower range just yet. Grab a Crowler or two? That's true. That's true, yeah. I do get a discount. They also do have a discount a day for Crowlers on, like, it's like Tuesdays or Thursdays or something. They have discounts, which I don't think the discounts stack. Because I think someone tried to do that, like, immediately. Yo, Empress, your clip is now at 11 views. Congratulations. Taunt on to Aki here. We do have a Bone Prison. The Shade is utilized. And Aki makes it out alive. Shade value. You definitely die with Backlash or Shackle there, I think. Lucio with a little poke onto Cure. Banana needs to push off and get away to safety. A little Sound Wave onto Bad Benny. That was really, really smart. Medivh was here if he needed a Force of Will. 3 Tissue Regeneration stacks with the Dahaka. 14 of 40 for your Medivh. Varian trying to chase on the Azerite here. Haunting Wave to the left side, and Bad Benny is just going to threaten with presence. Oh, apologies. Blah, blah, blah. First blood will go over to the left-hand side of Team Sven. Captain Rex rotating into bottom. Tracer with a little bit of pulse bomb damage onto Lucio, but that damage is mitigated by the force of will. Totem comes down from Rhaegar with the lightning shield applied to it to give a little bit of sustained clear onto the wave, but it won't be able to clear things out completely. Zul going for the channel in mid, but Varian's going to charge in. There's a drag from Dahaka. Is there going to be a Bone Prison onto this Varian as well? Bone Prison will connect. The body block set things up. Jailers are there. Taunt from Varian, but that is a second kill picked up by Team Sven. They will lose the Sunshrine. Azrael unable to sustain this against the Blaze and the Hanzo. Rhaegar looks like he'll be able to hold this for the time being. There's a Lucio rotation in the top lane, Blazer propulsion, but they're wanting to focus onto Lucio. Cure's getting low, scatter off the wall and such, but Cure, Raven Familiar actually gets that kill. Copen goes down, and Dahaka on the point. Meanwhile, Rhaegar running up towards the top lane or mid to deny. There's going to be a recall from Tracer. Azerite chases in with a little bit of sustain, but is unable to get fatal damage. A portal set up to try and dive onto Dynouh. The Raven Familiar is going to be there for the slows. Dynouh going to hug the high side of this lane, but the Black Rose from Sylvanas will lock down the tower. We do have objective phase over the side of Team Sven, so let's get their comms.
Whatever. No plans.
Oh, that's good we get the phone.
I am trying to get to bot wave. Bot side.
Okay, yeah, it's orange.
All good, all good. Giga ahead. Our map now.
Okay, bottom?
You can siege mid, I think. I will get the bot XP.
Sure.
Still have 10, I think you can just walk up and hit it.
I'm gonna top.
Around to the chunk me.
Coming bot.
Maybe we just run down the Varian. I give you proper hit.
Yeah.
No?
Are they going on me?
I have the variant.
I slow them.
Okay, they lost it.
Yeah, really good damage.
We cannot push.
Mid is bleeding.
10.
Care 10 now, 10 now. Arrow.
It's too hard.
Yeah. Don't wanna force too much into them when they're grouped. Keep
Look for them win mid, I think. Right. Maybe they do bot camp.
Kinda wanna force the bunker top if we can, but they might deathball top. I'm going on the base
Also
now.
mid. Tracer also mid.
Yeah, I'm here.
Chilling. I
I
clear
don't
bottom.
have for she's
Blaze is coming now.
We are super low on the hard camp. Super slow, I mean.
They're
They're doing
stacking
RC.
for seconds.
We're coming.
Yeah, I think they're 5-manning it.
We're coming now.
We have ley
I like a
line.
ley line here.
Very
Yeah,
did
I
not
can.
get.
I'm gonna silence here.
I'm digging.
Nice. Tracer is really low.
My eyes got interrupted.
Someone blaze, someone blaze.
I might be dead.
I have shield.
Okay. I have ISO again now.
I think don't chase.
Yeah. Chilling. I'm gonna tap mid. I need to fix top.
I kinda need to reset, so I have no tap for mana.
All right, we got a little info from what's going on from Team Sven. Lot of shot calling between Sven and Sespros, which is going to be your Dahaka and your Medivh. So it's a really nice communication between them when it comes to the team fighting and like the solo lane rotation. I was looking over, I didn't see Ucky conversing much in the sense of like what they have and what they're setting up, because I think it's pretty telegraphed what the Zul is going to do. He's going to step up, he's going to use an E, and then they're going to capitalize. So him having, I guess you could say, noise during the comms having clear comms is really nice, and that's really the take all from it. Is not like, oh, I'm looking for this. It's just like, nope, just waiting until they have something. Meanwhile, Sven is kind of on the macro side of things, and Sespros, which is going to be your Medivh, was kind of the micro side of things in the team fight. So really good shot calling coming out as we jumped into those comms, but it's 13 talents here on the left-hand side for Team Sven. No Dragonite available, as Copen will be able to grab the top lane Sunshrine for the time being. Tracer working on the wave a little bit, building up Pulse Bomb charge. We didn't talk about heroics because they did come through. Whoa, amplified damage. Hello? Okay, amplified damage at level 13. I mean, it makes sense. I still kind of wish they would have gone for bone armor upgrade at level 7 for the spell armor, just to get a little bit more tank, and also the shielding, so it's a little bit more tankiness. Now, I definitely understand why you wouldn't, because the variant could just shattering throw it. But that's not even the case in this time. But it is going to be a second Dragonite over the side of Team Sven. Team Dynouh in position to defend. We do have Medivh done with his stackage. No stacks to go down the drain. 9 minutes in. Sylvanas is pushing up bottom. Did go into possession level 4 to bolster waves if she'd like. A Savage Charge times out against Dynouh. Dahaka, Tissue Regeneration is done. Dragonite getting a little bit of damage onto the fort here in mid lane. All 3 forts have been taken down. Pulse Bomb from Tracer lands. Dragonite gets a Savage Charge onto this variant. But it is going to be Wailing Arrow, High Five, Skeletal Mages, Isolation, and Leyline Seal. The opposing side, Dragon's Arrow, Bunker, Ancestor Healing, Juggernaut with the... Warbringer with the Juggernaut level 13, and Sticky Bomb for the Tracer. A dive attempt onto Copen, met by a ton of damage into a few of the allies of Team Sven. They're all just backing away. Isolation lands onto Blaze. The Ancestral will come through as he jumps inside the bunker. Varian looking to flank onto the enemy, which does open up an opportunity for a dive onto Sven. The Wailing Arrow will connect onto a few. The Leyline Seal. Sylvanas goes in. Azerite trying to make the YouTube play, but is going to be not able to find the kills. Haunting Wave. Jet Propulsion from Blaze goes off to the side. Azerite does not have a Haunting Wave in time. It's a little too late, but Medivh also goes down. Captain Rex is low, gets picked off. A lot of health bars on the red side are low, but so is Sven as he gets scattered and taken down. A bloodbath in this engagement as Banana looks to high five over to Zool, throws down a Bone Prison. There's going to be a taunt onto Ucky as well. Ucky may have been able to take down Bad Benny, but decides not to try and step up there. Well, Desert, you weren't completely incorrect, as stack's done, feeding time. 3 kills are picked up by the side of Team Dynouh. And our third objective phase is up and available in 25 seconds. But everyone should be back alive. Death timers are relatively low at this time. Medivh will get his busted level 16 talent of Temporal Flux. We'll have your Weaken from Zool. No Bone Spear level 16 from him. You have the Up the Frequency for Lucio. You've got the Will of the Forsaken for Sylvanas. And Pack Leader, which was nerfed ever so slightly in the most recent patch from the 5 second after leaving a bush to 4 seconds, which synergized with the level 1 enhanced agility. I'm assuming on a programming side, it probably just made it easier to make those both 4 seconds. Zool's gonna check the camp with a Skeletal Scythe. Spectral Scythe. Siege Giants are gonna throw a rock or two in. We got a portal set up to allow the allies to dive into bottom lane, away from Varian, but he's going to set up a charge taunt. The Dragon's Arrow misses the Pulse Bomb, is going to connect. The Leyline Seal goes out. Tracer recalls. Haunting Wave from Sylvanas and Wailing Arrow was utilized as well. Dahaka still holding the Sunshrine, not joining in for the engagement. Dahaka actually goes and pushes up top lane a little bit more. Varian now looking to step in. Bone Prison lands onto Tracer. Force of Will denies the kill into Banana. Jeez, man, so close. Varian charging in again, but Lucio gets deleted. Dahaka gets an isolation onto Tracer. The bunker comes down from Blaze. Varian so very low. Azerite wants to get the kill. The Force of Will be applied, and Sylvanas confirms the kill. Captain Rex on the top left of our screen will go down, as we do have a Bone Prison landing onto this Blaze, and he falls as well. Dynouh, the lone defender, backs away. The top lane wave is thick. Spooky Slice, I like that. So Tracer manages top, but the main priority is bottom lane. Siege Giants are grabbed. Zool does have summonables. We have Sylvanas Possession as well. Black Arrows will be utilized. Dragonite gets a Flame Breath onto the minion wave in mid just to push things up a little bit faster. Black Arrows are going to expire in just a moment. The minion wave is here. Portal set up by Medivh as well. quick clear onto the wave to summon more skeleton defenders possession to steal 3 of those units to just quickly take down this keep. Is there going to be a call to end? Leyline Seal goes out. I heard a Wailing Arrow. I did indeed. We do have Dragonite on core at like 75% HP. Dragon's Arrow goes in. Lucio's the first one to go down. Bad Benny getting a little bit low. Is there enough damage to take down the Varian? No. And the core shielding is still up. Dahaka misses the drag, gets hit by the core defenses. Jet propulsion from Blaze, the follow-up stun from Varian. Oh no, no. Aki will fall. Oh, they get the keep and it all falls apart on the side of Team Sven. A beautiful defense from Team Dynouh, but now what does Team Dynouh gain? They have to push out top lane. They're going to try and step up into bottom. They don't have a minion wave for a little bit of time. I think they're just going to eat some of these shots with like a totem or something. Totem will eat some shots, scatter into the bush to check. 18 seconds, the lowest death timer on the Lucio. 30 to 33 between Dahaka, Zul, as the bottom fort will immediately go down. Really good call coming out from the side of Team Dynouh. Since they lost their keep, they at least have periodic catapult pressure to match the enemy team's consistent catapult pressure. Parity will be found in mid lane, at least on that catapult spawning, as fort to fort are down. Siege Giants will be grabbed for bottom. I'm assuming they grab the Siege Giants and then they back off and just grab Bruiser Camp. I don't think they realistically want to shove into bottom lane with enemy members spawning so soon. And that's exactly the case. Glory to the Alliance gets stuff for the Tracer, Farseer's Blessing, Fortified Bunker, and Bullseye Hanzo. Zul, by the way, is going to go into Mortal Wound 20, which I'm just surprised we didn't go Decrepify. I guess Amplified Damage, I get that. The Weekend actually... Oh, this works out. It's just an interesting build. I was thinking we might get Kalen's Edict, because it gives you cooldown on your bone... Or your, Bone Shield. Bone Armor, sorry. And your Heroic as well. But they want the healing debuff. I mean, a minus 75 healing debuff is massive. And it's a 4-second duration if memory serves correct. Yes. Big Wailing Arrow as well. Tracer goes down to Sylvanas. This might be the beginning of the end for map number 1. As Haunting Wave, Will the Forsaken, they want to take down this. Rhaegar is forced to use Ancestor Healing. High five from Lucio with the Mixing Fire level 20 to deny some of the healing by 50. And that'll be a triple kill. Now, will they go for Dragonite to end, or are they just going to try and end? Like, do they run through mid, Black Arrow the keep, and then... Oh, they're just going to portal. Alright, core defenses are out. Drag lands. Leyline Seal under Rhaegar. Blaze caught by the Leyline Seal as well. Isolation does not hit Blaze. He's going to activate his Juggernaut plating at level 16. Bone Prison lands onto him. Portal set up by Medivh. They jump to the high side of this core call, and it looks like, yes, Team Sven, as they literally have another Leyline Seal like 10 seconds after the last one. Team Sven will take map number 1 in this best of 3 series, and Team Dynouh getting bullied here a little bit. Team Dynouh getting bullied a little bit here, everybody. All right, everybody, we are here ready to rock and roll on our map number 2 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. This is going to be Team Sven on the left side, Team Dynouh on the right, and Team Sven currently lead this series. Will Team Dynouh get 2-0'd? We're going to find out here through Towers of Doom. First pick will go over to the side of Team Dynouh. Team Sven will have the 1 map advantage since they just won Dragonshire. And best of 3 series, no meta madness, no carryover bans, none of that stuff. Regular Heroes of the Storm. Chromie will be first banned on the right side. Don't disagree with that. Really good to get rid of her, so her artillery is not available. Twitch prediction is available as we are in the draft, so you can get your predictions in. As I said, it could be the final gamble of the day, so let's make it a big one. Let's make it a nice, hearty, chunky, thick gamble. I did return a bunch of channel points earlier, so I hope you utilize those instead of sitting on them like a dragon in their treasure trove or Bandit with all of his toys. But a Hammer will be banned away. Team Sven. I mean, they've got a Vikings player. They've got a Samuro player. They could go into that direction. They could go for another Medivh comp. I'm curious what they're going to be going into for Team Sven, as the Maiev will be target banned again. It doesn't seem like Tracer was that big of a nuisance, but I wonder if she might draw a ban, potentially. Lucio's still up. Mephisto's good for this map. Genji's great here as well. Dahaka double soak is really nice. We'll see. Maybe there's a priority ban onto Dahaka, potentially. What will we get rid of, though, in this last ban phase in the early game? Is that Dahaka? All right. You're slightly less poor now. All in or nothing? Oh, wow, another first pick Blaze? Who would have thought? Any all-inners for this gamble? Anyone willing to all in? Max Gamble's $250,000. We've only ever had someone do it once, from my understanding. It was Kaimo, who literally saved for it, and then I think lost it, and then that was that. Now he's saving again. First pick Vikings with a Lucio, so it is going to be Vikings on the side of Team Sven. Now, Zeratul is considered a counter into them because Zeratul can hunt down the Vikings and just make their life miserable. Butcher's a memery of the Viking hunter. You can see Genji. Genji and Zeratul are two legit Viking hunters. I doubt we see the Butcher, but I mean, there's a meme that like, oh, the Vikings are easy to kill, so you just roam around killing the Vikings and stack up and then win the game. I doubt that'll be the case here. It's going to be Blaze, Tracer, Malfurion. I know what you're all thinking, chat, and I don't think it will be a Cho'Gall. So I know you're all excited about it. I know the Cho'Gall slots right in there, but I don't think Team Dynouh's a team to play Cho'Gall. I'm very sorry to kill your excitement and everything. But mid-ban phase, what do we want to get rid of here? Realistically, I think they should ban a Zeratul. I think like Bad Benny would pick up like a regular main tank, and Kier will pick up a Zeratul. So I think that's a very safe, easy ban. Oh no, Tyrael. I wonder if Team Sven are considering to do the Zeratul of their own? It's a possibility. Is really good up against the Malfurion. No exclamation, bud. Just the name. There you go. You got it. Medivh will be banned away. Double support with a healer. And I guess a main... that'd be a really weird composition with a Medivh. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got for our next two picks? With the Lost Vikings and the Lucio. Dude, I don't even know what to expect from this.
The Crusade calls. Victory for the Forsaken.
Very simple Johanna Sylvanas. They're gonna high priority bottom lane siege. So I'd like to see another sustained damage dealer for Team Sven. So that way they can like siege in extremely fast. Greymane Vala all come to mind. Cassia's not a bad idea into the Tracer to have a secondary blind, but you already have the Johanna, so maybe you don't want Cassia, but then again you could also go fishing with Valkyrie. Li Ming Diablo. It's a good aggressive draft from Team Dynouh. They check all the boxes. They've got hard CCs, they've got sustain, they've got like CC during the team fight, they've got sustained damage, they've got burst, they've got wave clear, they've got poke for the objective. So Team Dynouh just kind of checks all the boxes. This left side, the Vikings are kind of, like an interesting X factor. I do think this last pick, though, I'd like to see something in the sustained damage dealing department. Sylvanas does have good sustained damage, but she's a mix of spell and attack power. I'd like for this to be like a Vala, Raynor, Greymane. Yeah. I think this works out really well. Greymane Siege is super good. I bring up Raynor just because you also have the Hyperion. Banshee is really good for sustained damage. Duskwing is insane at level 20. But here's going to be our draft. Could be the final draft of the day. Let's make it a nice big gamble, and let's get into it, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Car has been unloaded and Taco Bell has been obtained. Got my usual plus a free soft shell taco. I tried the spicy potato taco recently. I'm not a fan of it. Because I usually do the same thing, Ninja. Like, I use the app, and then it's usually, like, you can get, like, one free item off that one menu, and I usually just get, like, an extra taco. All right, as I said, could be the final map of the day. Let's make it a nice, big, hearty gamble. Why? Because it's fun and it makes things interesting. Left side will be the team of Team Sven. You've got your Ucky Johanna. Cesperos will be on your Sylvanas. Banana Lucio. Azerite on the Greymane. And Olaf, Eric, and Balog, the Lost Vikings, will be played by Sven. Right side of the map, trying to take us to a map number 3, will be Team Dynouh. Copen playing your Blaze. You've got a Kier Li Ming, Captain Rex Malfurion, Bad Benny on the Diablo, and Captain Dynouh back on the Tracer. Hopefully, we'll see the Viking tracking properly work. I did click on them in the early game, so that might break things. We're going to find out as the tracking continues throughout the game. Olaf the Stout, Zealous Glare, Accelerando, Overwhelming Affliction. Oh, sorry, Might of the Banshee Queen. I always flip those two. And Viciousness for Greymane. You've got your Emerald Dreams Malfurion. Big Shadow Charge from Diablo onto the Lucio. Gets the push off and is able to avoid Kier's magic missiles. Devil's Due Diablo. Looking at your Adrenaline Stimpack for Blaze. Aetherwalker Li Ming. And the 1-2 punch for Tracer. No parting gift this game. Dynouh taking a bit of damage as one Viking will fall to the Blaze in top lane, but Captain Rex is going to be a full kill as the Vikings only count for a quarter. What is your favorite way to make chicken? I mean, well, it really depends on like what chicken I'm doing. If it's drumsticks, on the grill. If it's wings, typically fried or in the slow cooker, but then finished in the oven for like crispiness. If we're talking like breast, chicken breast, I mean, chicken tiki masala is my favorite. Don't get me started on food, forget what. I'm so hungry. I'm doing my best to focus on the games today. I'm doing my best to be a good caster for all of you. I'm trying my best, sir. I'm also getting very hungry because we've been streaming and casting for 5 hours plus. And I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. Alright, but either way, let's focus in. First objective phase, top left and right. We'll have the center location for the channel. Bottom location being what's on the bottom left of your screen. There's Li Ming, magic missiles poking in here and there. The Sapper. Whoa! Azerite dives in. Has to back away immediately. Trying to maybe pressure onto Kira a little bit. Tracer with a few blinks in as well. Meanwhile, Blaze is still managing up against the Vikings. And it looks like, unfortunately, our Viking tracker's broken. Vikings currently have 5 regeneration globes. If I do this, and then I do this, does that fix it? It doesn't. Dang it. Yeah, sorry. I'll do my best to track it. Honestly, if you want to know, just say something in chat and I can pop it up. I can be like, boop, it's 6. Just ask me. I don't mind. I know you want to be able to look at it, but I don't mind you asking me. Just don't do it every like 4 or 5 seconds. Like, what is it now? What is it now? There's a lane being cleared. What is it now? Left side, we have a Viking already set up. Right side, I'm assuming, will be picked up by Team Dynouh. And the contest over the center location is really what I'm curious about. Kier trying to back away in bottom. Shoved into the wall. Blinks over the side wall. That wall is taken down immediately. And Azerite and... oh, the B steps. What a Rudy booty. Bye-bye, Sven. Loses a Viking over there. We do have center location channel by the Sylvanas. Blaze going for top left. Meanwhile, the Black Arrow from Sylvanas is activated in the bottom lane. They're going to siege onto this fort. Diablo's an angle for a Shadow Charge. Doesn't go for it. Blaze delayed out by one of the Vikings and Johanna. What is it now? What? I love you, chat. Thank you for being silly. Though, for someone actually wondering, it is 7. Probably 8 in a moment. Tracer getting right side. Oh, Sven gets a delay. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose that Eric. Poor baby Eric. So swift. So, oh, hey! He's like, if I'm going down, it's by my own choice. I'm taking that tower shot. Blaze, Twin Flame delays out. Sven's Olaf. Another Twin Flame to do the same. Meanwhile, though, Greymane and friends got this bottom right fort. We have Sylvanas grabbing camp. Malfurion may get the right side, but it's only 3 shots. Shadow Charge into Jet Propulsion. Soundwave from the Lucio as well. Li Ming delayed by a Shield Glare. One of the Vikings coming back in. Arcane Orbs will not find purchase onto the Johanna. Greymane is working on a camp over here. They did get this camp over here with Sylvanas. There's 6 sappers that can be fed in through the bottom lane as the Viking gets this. So we're looking at a 9 shots into the right core, down to 31, 3 shots on the left, and potentially 6 sappers to go over the wall and bottom. I doubt they're going to make it over, but let's focus on in and see what happens here. Vikings are going to control the lanes. It's a 4v4 in bottom as a root from Malfurion goes down the ground. Azerite, wait a minute. 1 sapper was cleared away. That laugh means boss is up and available. 2 sappers make it over the wall. 1 more, 2 more, 1 more. So the first objective phase in, like, if we're totaling everything out during the first objective phase and a little bit post after, that was a 12-point objective phase. With 4 from one bell tower, 5 from another, and the remainder out from sappers, which was what? 4 of them made it over the wall? Yes, because they had 31 down to 28. 3 of them made it over the wall. Sorry, math is hard. It's been a long day. Vikings, currently at 13 regeneration globes, as Sven will lose 1 of the Vikings in top, trying to defend against these sappers that Blaze wants to push in. Azerite will not be able to get that second one cleared away. Curse Bullet lands. Tracer comes in with the Pulse Bomb. Azerite is super duper ultra dead. And the 3rd sapper does make its way onto the fort. Meanwhile, bottom lane still being defended. Heroics are here on both sides. We've got your play again from Vikings. Bless Shield, High Five, Wailing Arrow, and Curse Bullet opposing side. Malfurion, Tranquility, Apocalypse, Bunker, Sticky Bomb for the Tracer, and Wave of Force for Kier's Li Ming. Single altar in the bottom of the map is going to be available soon, and it looks like it's positionally good for Team Sven since they have the bottom right bell tower, so the enemy team has to do this funneled rotation through that camp area into the bottom lane. The Apocalypse was so raw that Johanna just walked around it. Less shield out from her, Tranquility from Malfurion. Sven gets the channel below, and 5 more shots rain in. Li Ming will be lost as well, and Team Dynouh, they're falling apart here, everybody. It is currently a 14-point difference in this game. Vikings with 17 globes, probably 18 very soon. Bottom bell tower, still a fort value, held on the side of Team Sven. 7 minutes in, and it's 37-23. Golly, what a game, man. I think a Viking's dead. We didn't see it, it didn't happen, right? So 6 sappers in bottom, and it looks like bell towers. Oh no, Tracer? What's this rotation to top? I thought they were gonna go for boss, then I thought they were going for a Tracer kill. Now they just kind of gave everything up in bottom lane, and it's very awkward. Now it's just really awkward, so what are we doing? Like this, like you're giving the enemy something to do. What are you gonna capitalize off of? Because nothing has been achieved here. Very awkward, very, very awkward moment from the side of Team Sven, who have been extremely on point in this map number 2. Sven gonna have a Viking to come down here and deny cure poke damage onto the fort, but he can't eat all those magic missiles. So, back to 4-4. Pulse Bomb lands onto Johanna, tries to avoid spreading that to the allies. A root, but immediately gets woken up by auto attacks from Tracer. Viking on the top left, I can already see the health bar. It looks like they're set up for the channel. It's probably traded shots, so 33-19. Oh, Tracer steps up. Captain Rex gets the right side. Sylvanas is currently working on bottom. A Viking showing in top. Greymane's leaving. So they're going to eat these shots. What is going on with Team Sven? I feel like they've decided to lay down and get kicked in the stomach repeatedly. Weird. Viking will be lost to the Li Ming. Tracer going to chase down one on the left side. Play again from the Vikings is available. Top left bell tower was converted. So it still is 4-4 in shots. So it's just a very awkward moment in this game. I don't know what Team Sven are doing. Pulse Bomb lands onto the Sylvanas on the left-hand side. Tranquility from Alfirian will be activated. Lucio comes in with some high fives. A Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas as a Viking behind Diablo's trying to slow him down. Sub done for the Johanna. No kill onto her. Well, at least not immediately. Lucio does go down. Sylvanas picked off as well. And now Ucky on the left side is low and will not be picked off as Cure and Blaze. Okay, I'd like to see them go for this channel and boss just to find parity on the map. Yeah, this is the right call. They need the shots to go in, and this will make it a 2-point game. Viking at 27, by the way. What's funny is I keep reading Cav's message, and I'm like, oh, I should probably check the Viking stat. So boss will be grabbed. As I said, it's going to take it down to 25. So we got a 2-point game, 25 to 23. And just like that, the massive lead that Team Sven have built in the beginning has nearly melted away. Oh, okay, I'm saying it's double digit. I'm going to say it's like 45 HP. 65. I was close. I was close. 16 talents here, though, will be still faster on the left side since the Vikings are constantly soaking up. And bottom lane bell tower held. 1, 2, 3 sappers, but it's going to be Black Arrow from Sylvanas to deny the rush in. And the tower shots will clear that away. Fort in bottom lane still holding strong as we're about a minute away from the upgrade on the structures in the center teleport opening up. If that happens, or if the 12-minute mark hits during the next objective phase, it will delay out till after. And actually, we should probably jump into some comms since our next objective phase is singular. Let's listen to Team Dynouh, who's on the defensive side.
I'm starting top camp and coming.
Just play for mid. Back up and retap and play for mid, yeah?
Yeah. Now we're 16 from the...
Yeah.
12. Yeah, I will pre-tap and run it then.
Yep. Flashing this, ready.
I don't have low mid.
Go left.
Okay, I pre-tapped. I will go.
I will blink in it like crazy as well.
They use Sylvie.
Johanna no D.
Watch out, I'm still fucked up. She's one.
I'm Joe.
Chase that, chase
Go,
that.
go, 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 do not do.
One Viking is above.
Nice.
I'm gonna get the drop.
I'll run it Olaf.
I'm gonna go to
Race top.
Yeah, it looks like
Watch
they
and
were moving.
here, care. You ready?
Oh.
Okay.
They're gonna move top to push. Do we look to... or kill Cole?
He could leave me
I'm mid
here.
right now. Chilling though.
I feel like we just get bottom right now. Maybe you guys can go.
Safe right top.
I just wanna get bot quick. Oh no, yeah.
And they're top.
Okay, you stay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Moving top.
Oh, he's too fat. I just let it hit the wall. Full tank.
Give me...
Getting another wave bot and then grouping.
Joe's spawning now.
Yeah. I feel like they're top side.
Probably. It's very unlikely they one-shot you though.
Innovate if you have.
You guys are close. I'm
Yeah,
pushing
I'll
in
flash
now.
check. Oh, Olaf here.
Yeah.
We see Joe.
Bot camp spawn now. Could play
yeah,
top
They will do
or-
easy. Yeah, just do this quick and then we can bottom. Yeah.
There's no jump.
No jump, you can die. And they're just insta pushing that. We do.
Have I reached?
Go down.
Can kinda dive them.
I mean, we are 5v4 when we get there.
Look at the Olaf, it's big. Minus armor.
Still has
Going
jump.
him. He has jumped
We
now.
need to get the sapper, like Blaze spot maybe?
Blaze spot. The rest play
Then
top
we play
side.
top.
Yeah, I like that.
If I make it, I got dismount.
We'll make it.
Yeah, there's minions still.
They're gonna look on
Yeah.
us when.
They did use play again. They could be in any white bush. Check the bushes. And then he's side. Yeah, you can click ours. Go
I'm
too
walking
far.
up here.
Sylva's bottom. Can
Come on, Joe.
Oh, left.
Yeah. Here.
No blessed.
On me.
Close this guy.
Joe top side, maybe?
No, we can.
TDR on no silence, I dropped one in though.
That's
What's
fair.
here?
Okay.
We do top camp now. I'm going.
Yeah.
There's
One up in the bush.
The altar is ours.
All right, we stayed in there a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I just thought it'd be really cool to hear like what they were talking about and get a little bit more insight into like the game plan and stuff. Vikings, by the way, currently 43 regeneration globes. Those wondering, because I'm sure you are. So it's so funny because they were like, oh, let's do top, and then immediately they're just like, oh, the enemy team's gonna do bottom, and then 6 sappers in bottom lane. I think 2 of them went over the wall plus the objective phasing, so it still is a really good game for Team Sven, who have a 4 damage lead on the enemy core. 18-14 as 20 talent here comes through soon, or faster, for Sven. Sappers over the wall in top lane. Find a little bit more parity on the map as we're down to 15-14. Boss, that laugh means he's up and available. Tried to show camp timers and stuff that people were talking about during the comms. Fury of the Storm for the Vikings. Radiating Faith, Mixing Fire. You got your Bolt of the Storm, Sylvanas, and Greymane is going to be Alpha, or Tooth and Claw. Does have the Alpha Killer as well as the Unfettered Assault and the Wizened Duelist. Charge from a Viking. Mid lane fort does go down. The Apocalypse activated by the Diablo with the Hellgate, actually, level 20. Lucio will be falling next. The bunker comes down from Blaze. As a Viking will be taken down. They do a play again as a double objective phase is up, but potentially only 6 shots going into the core of Team Sven. Greymane going to start working on top lane wave. Heroic-wise on the right side, or 20, sorry. We do have the get stuff for the Tracer, Talrosh's Elements for Cure, Bunker, Blaze, Hellgate, Diablo, and Lunar Shower on the Malfurion. So while bottom right is being converted... Oh, they're just going to go for boss. Instead of getting the top left, they're going to go for boss. They get 3 shots plus 4, so 7... So realistically, only 4 shots go through, or 3 shots go through, since the boss will trade shot damage. And we're looking at an 8-10 game. It's a 2-point game, everybody. Doritos. Oh, are you talking about like the cheesy gordita crunch with the Doritos logo shell inside? That shit slaps, dude. That shell makes it all so much better. Crucible from the Greymane. I heard it connect onto an enemy. Viking globes currently sitting at 45. Top left bell tower picked up by one of those Vikings. Diablo fishing for an angle here. Jet propulsion look for somebody, but it's going to be a Viking just above with large and in charge. A little stun onto Diablo. Gate did take some damage. Mid lane still being worked on by the minion wave. Next objective phase will be top left and right. Tension is massive here. Boss is up in 3-minute 45. So like 21 minutes plus in-game time, like 21-minute 10. If we make it that far, because next objective phase could be GG for Team Sven. Like, even if this mid lane gets converted, which it will, if Team Sven get left and right, they win. If Team Sven get left and then eventual boss, they win. If they get left and then play for the next objective and get it, they win. So a lot of win conditions available for Team Sven. We'll see if they're able to take victory. My assumption is they just... Whoa, sorry about that. My assumption is they will not lose a Viking in there. Never mind, they will. I was assuming they would just trade left and right, but now they want the fight. They want to end things now. Pulse Bomb lands onto Greymane. The bunker comes down from Blaze. The Wailing Earth from Sylvanas, Tranquility from Malfurion as well. Sven going to try and sneak one of the Vikings to the right side, but Tracer's aware of that situation, will not allow that to happen. And a Viking just runs into the death zone and dies. Blaze with the Twin Flame. The Vikings play again. Right side channeled already. Left side as the right should get this. And it's... Oh, I had the math backwards there. Sorry. Team Dynouh just needed both of the objectives. I don't know how to math. It's... Yes. Anyways. 4 to 6 in shots. On the core. Team Dynouh. If they get the next objective, they win. If they get boss, they win. Sorry, I had that whole thing backwards. Li Ming blinks back. Moonfire into the bush. Arcane Orb's going out from Li Ming as well. Poking here and there. A Viking gets a jump. Still have Balog pushing up top lane. Take a look here really quickly and see what our Viking Globes are at currently 51 regeneration globes to the Vikings. Just Olaf almost has 40 regen per second. That's kind of bonkers, dude. 40 HP a second for just the Olaf. Because I think Eric is like close to 30. Yeah, 29. So Viking and top lane working on that wave to allow their own to push in faster. Sapper pushed back by the Lucio sound wave and doesn't get the charge in. Black Arrow from Sylvanas locks that down. Singular altar in the bottom of the map as the Vikings are going to hard commit to taking down this bell tower. I think there's an Olaf so they can play again in bottom lane. 2 seconds to go on that heroic cooldown. So with top right being gained, this means that the core shots will not be fatal against the side of Team Sven. They'll be left with 1 HP. Boss up in 56 seconds.
Lay claim to the altars.
Copen going for the channel. Is not going to be interrupted at all. What are we doing? Are we throwing? Huh. What is going on in this map right now? Bunker summoned by Blaze in the bottom lane. We got a Hellgate from Diablo, which does find the CC onto Lucio. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas is good as well. Tranquility from Malfuri and Apocalypse from Diablo. Azurite trying to Razor Swipe to the side. The Tranquility still activated with the Serenity. Oh, no Serenity, level 20. Sappers in top lane make it over the wall. Bosses GG for either team as Diablo souls are expended. Li Ming is dead. Dynouh almost takes down Ucky. Shield Glare's going out. Curse Bullet lands. Diablo back in the mix. Dynouh has to recall. Blink away to the side. Jet Propulsion bursts down the Greymane. Tracer will be killed as well. A Shadow Charge into Eric as the root from Malfurion allows the disengage to happen. Singular objective in the center of the map in 27 seconds. Li Ming will respawn just after that. Tracer well after that. Lucio before and Greymane well after that as they set up around this. Oh my god, the Blessed Shield into Blaze. Copen is getting low. Spell Armor from Juggernaut Plating is pretty good here. Shield Glare's going out. Objective phase in 5 seconds. 10 on Li Ming. And a Viking will be lost. Play again down for 36 seconds. Sven, right side. Is he going to try and start the channel? This is the game-winning objective for either team. Li Ming goes in through the center. Banana, mixing fire, cure, blinks over the wall. Tranquility from Malfurion. Wailing Arrow, Shield Glare! Li Ming diebacks as the root onto Johanna's pretty good, but I think Tracer may have actually pushed Johanna out of that, No, Tracer couldn't have. She just came back. Malfurion trying to channel. Greymane is respawned. 42 on Li Ming death timer. Blessed Shield into the Tracer. She gets a recall somewhere in all of that. Lucio a little bit low. Copen falling low as well. Apocalypse from Diablo kind of zones things. I think it stops the Viking from channeling as we do have another Viking going down. Play again from the Vikings is available. Eric might pop that just above, and he will. Azurite going for the channel right now, and that'll be Tracer taken down. The members of Team Sven run things down, and we might see our first one of the day. It is indeed to wrap up our final map of the day. A 1 HP core on the side of Team Sven, and 23 minutes, 48 seconds later, we crown Team Sven victorious in this best-of-3 series, denying Team Dynouh a map victory at all today.